Hello and welcome to video 2 in the video series for making supplemental lectures. So in the first video I showed you how to use PowerPoint to record your screen, and then another software called Avidex, which is this one right here. And I would say that is the most simple way to do it. In this video I'm going to show you how to use a program called Ezvid. The link is here for downloading it. Make sure you download from this button, not from an ad on the screen, but from this button, so you scroll all the way down to the bottom. And it is a free software. If you like it, you can send PayPal money if you use it a lot. And we're also going to use Windows Video Maker, so it comes on most computer, Video Editor, I'm sorry, on Microsoft Video Editor to edit. And the reason I'm showing you this option is because Ezvid does give you more options for adding in cool things if you want to make interesting videos rather than just recording yourself. And then I like Video Editor for editing more than the other software I showed you, but it's slightly more complicated, but definitely doable. So let's start by opening Ezvid. So once you download it, it will just be an app on your computer, so you can open up Ezvid. And the first thing we're going to do is title it. So I'm going to say this is for YouTube. Sure. And that's it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to record a test. One thing that happens on my computer a lot is that the volume or the audio doesn't want to record. Now, I've seen this happen on other people's computers, and then I've seen other people have computers who have no problem. So I'm sure it's a setting somewhere in my computer, but I'm going to show you how I test it, and I recommend that you test it every time. So to start a video, you go to select capture screen, and then you want to use advanced settings. It will tell you how long of a video you can record based on the availability of memory on your computer. And then you want to enable the microphone. And one thing I do is, I think it's out of the screenshot here, but if you right click on the open volume mixer, and you want to make sure that Ezvid is all the way up, and then you want to start advanced capture now, and then I'm going to make sure Ezvid is on again here and turn it all the way up. Okay, so now hopefully I'm recording, but this is just a test. So this is a test, this is a test. I'm going to hit stop, and I'm going to see if it recorded my audio. I can tell you it didn't because the green bar didn't come up here. So we're going to let Ezvid work. If it recorded my audio, you would see it. So I'm just going to go all the way to the end here, and I'm going to try again. So capture screen, use advanced settings, make sure the microphone is enabled. I'm going to make sure that my Ezvid is all the way up, and we'll turn these on, sure. Start advanced capture now, make sure all of these are on. Okay, and it wants to send it down every time. So leave it up, hopefully it's working. Is it working? Let's see, go back. Yes, okay, it recorded my audio this time. You can see that because there are bars here. So that's good. So now we know it's you can hear me doing the test, and don't worry about that music in the background. I'm going to show you how to get rid of it in just a second. Okay, so now let's go record a video. To do that, I go to capture screen. Again, use advanced settings, make sure the microphone is enabled. If it's enabled, it's orange, so make sure it's orange. And I'm going to check that all of my volume is up. Excellent. Start advanced capture now. Mine turns all of my volume off. I don't know why. Just make sure it turns up. And here we go. So now is where you would record your video. I'll show you some slides that I've used for helping to record video lectures. So here's some quick links in Ezvid. There's a lot of things online to help you. Here are some reasons why I record solutions, or I record videos, so I use it to give solutions to students. So instead of just posting a PDF, which can be passed around from student to student, I'll post myself solving them in a video. I have supplemental lectures, so if we want to do an in-class activity or something else that I kind of want them to know about, but we don't necessarily have time to do in class, I can give it to them this way. I can give hints on a further topic if I get a lot of questions on one question or some topic. Flipped classrooms, I do flipped classrooms a lot, especially for software-based classes, and then whenever I travel, I record my lectures. Okay, one thing I do want to do is show you how to cut from the middle. So let's say I'm going to use the Ezvid drawing tools, so draw, great, and I did not mean to put that in there, so I'm just going to hit escape, the drawing tools go away, and then I also want to put a face in there. Excellent. So then I'm going to hit escape, and I didn't mean to put that in there, so I'm going to say okay, start record again now, and that's my signal to myself that that's where I want to stop the cut. And then let's put a heart in here and say that I want to see the finish now. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be the end of my Ezvid video. And then you just hit stop over here in the bottom corner. Now Ezvid does take some time to process, so I'm going to pause my video while it processes. Okay, so as you can see, it finished processing, and if you hit play, you'll see it plays your video that you recorded. Now, you have this music in the background, which is annoying, so just start it all the way from the beginning, and from the music drop down, scroll down, and choose Use My Own. And there is a Silence.mp3, which I've linked the link to the Dropbox to get this MP3 below. It is not mine, but it is online from another Ezvid user who has given it for everyone to use. So you can just download it in a place where you can find it, and then you can just use this Silence.mp3. And now if I go up here and hit play, you'll hear my voice without music. Okay, so now what I have to do is I actually have to save my video, and this takes the longest time for Ezvid. So you can, so I'm going to hit save video, and I think just below my screen capture you can actually see that it will count up or down. So it will count, not down, it'll count up for your video rendering. So I'm just going to let that do its thing, and I'm going to pause again here. Okay, so it finished saving, and then it popped up the window where it saved. So it saved it under Documents, Ezvid Projects, 31, and then in the final. You'll do a lot of cool stuff with it. Okay, so I'm just going to minimize that for now, and I want to show you one other thing about Ezvid that makes it slightly more compelling to use than just PowerPoint, other than the features where you can put stamps and talking and all that jazz. If you want your face on the screen, there is an option to capture webcam. I have it disabled, but if you select this, your face will show up in a little window. So I just checked, and it is done saving. So we're going to use VideoEditor, which I think is the better editing software between the two videos. But I think PowerPoint's the better screen capture. But if you need your face, you'll have to use Ezvid. Okay, so VideoEditor, you can just get it in the Microsoft Store. It's free if it's not on your computer. And we're just going to start a new project. And I'm going to name this, what did I call this? Video lecture YouTube, for YouTube, I think. Okay. And so we've got this new video that we're creating, and so we just have to bring the Ezvid video into the software. So we select Add from this PC, and you have to go find where Ezvid saved it. Most likely it saved it under Documents, Ezvid, Projects, and then it's the last folder, because it'll be in order of how you save them. So, and then if you go to Final, it should be there. If it's not there yet, you just need to give it some more time to finish saving to that folder. So we're going to open Final, and now we're going to click and drag into this. I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger. But we're going to click this video and we're going to drag it into this first thumbnail. So the way this video editing tool works is you create these thumbnails and then it will play straight through. So you can add like pictures in here or whatever you want to do. But for simple editing, you just click and bring the video that you've created into the first thumbnail. This is actually a pretty powerful tool because if you forget to say something, you can create another video and click and drag it into a thumbnail and put it in a place, and I'll show you how to do that. So that's really interesting. Okay, so to start this process, let's just play it and make sure that our video is working. You'll notice the beginning is silent because remember I was having the audio test and they were wrong. Forward, I'm talking. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to cut out the beginning part where I messed up, right? So I'm going to cut out everything up until you hear my voice. So I'm just playing and I'm trying to find the time point when you can actually hear my voice. Okay, because this was my test. I wouldn't want to publish the testing. Okay, and here we go is where I wanted to actually start. So the 27-second mark, I need to trim everything ahead of that. So in this thumbnail down here, we're going to select trim. So trim means cutting from the front or the back of your video, where cut means cutting in the middle. Technically, you can only trim in this software, but I'll show you how to get around it and cut in the middle of your video as well. Okay, so I wanted to cut at, what time was it? I think it was 18 seconds, 22 seconds. Okay, so is it 24 or 20? We'll start at 25, sure. So I'm going to trim off the first 25 seconds and hit done. And so now in this thumbnail, you can see the time went down to 1 minute and 59 seconds. And if I click it all the way to the beginning, you can see that now the beginning test parts have been trimmed out. All right, so then we went on in our video to make some scribbles that we wanted to cut out. So let's, okay, so right about here, I'm going to hit play. Okay, so I want to start cutting at the 1 minute and 2 second mark. So I'm going to find exactly where I want to start cutting. Actually, I want to let's cut at the 1 minute. Okay, so I want to cut it right here before I draw anything, so at 1 minute. So what I do is I get to that place and I hit split. And what the split video is going to do is it's going to now create 2 thumbnails beginning at this 1 minute mark. Now, if you wanted to move it somewhere else, you could. So you could find the 1 minute mark here if you knew exactly where you wanted it. But this is where I want to split. So I'm going to hit done. And now you see I have 2 thumbnails. It's still one full video. So if I hit play, it's going to start at the beginning here. And here we go. And then if I scroll forward, I want you to keep your eye down here on this orange bar. You'll see the 1 minute mark where I've split these 2 thumbnails. It's going to jump to this next thumbnail. So 1 minute, 3, 2, 1. So see it jump to the next thumbnail, but it's still one continuous video. So in this thumbnail, this is the one where I want to cut out the part where I drew and I didn't like it. So I'm going to trim this thumbnail. And you go to trim. And you want to just trim however far in. I wanted to cut out all of this. Remember, I wanted to cut out that, and I wanted to show it. I wanted to start showing when I actually had a heart on the screen that said finish now. Excellent. Done. So now, if I start my video, it's going to start without the test. Good. And then I'm going to scoot forward that minute so that way you can see, and we don't have to watch a minute of a video. And I want you to see that now the drawing part has been skipped out. So watch, it's going to jump to this thumbnail. 3, 2, and 1. And you see the drawing part is cut out, and so that's the end of my video. So that's how you edit in Video Editor. Of the two videos that I have produced, I think the simplest method and most effective method is to use PowerPoint to record your lecture and use Video Editor to edit your videos. I think those combination is the best. However, the way I've structured the videos is using the two simplest tools and then the two tools which are a little bit more difficult. So then to save it, you just hit finish video. I'm going to save it in high quality, sure, and you export to wherever you want to export it. In this case, I'm exporting it to my desktop because I'm going to delete these after I make. About exporting some time video, I recommend that you export a hard drive, save some space. And then upload to kind of online platform for whether Moodle, Discord, or YouTube. If you're going to put it on a public forum like YouTube where it's not protected by password from your university, make sure that you check with your university that that they're okay with you putting any kind of instruction material online. And that is it. I will link Ezvid here. I will also link the Silence.mp3 below, and good luck.